My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. It's not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it. At long last, I've finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. One beautiful, beyond all comprehension, pure and untainted by information. It's divine. Bon bosh! Really? Congratulations, Bready! Have your taste buds transformed, you think? No, I don't think so. It's only the No, I should call him Bon bosh from now on. Bon bosh is the only one I get this flavor from. I see. And here I was hoping my meals would be the pathway to your happiness. It looks like I lost out to Mr. Gourmand. At any rate, seeing you this happy while you're eating makes me happy. So this is a positive development. Let's throw a party as a celebration. I made a bunch of tasty treats. Will Bon bosh be coming too? Not sure. I suppose if we want to be certain, we can invite him. But then again, he has been awfully busy lately. Has he? Sorry, but I'll have to take a rain check on that party. Huh? Why? Are you sick? No, I'm fine. Then how come you don't want to be a part of the festivities? This party is supposed to be for you. It's just, I have no reason to ingest any of your food anymore. What? What do you mean? I found a new taste, and that's all I want to experience now. Are you talking about Mr. Gourmand? Yeah. So, if Bon bosh doesn't come to the party, there's no point in me attending. I'm already familiar with the taste of your food. So it isn't new, and that doesn't bring out joy in me. But you'll have to enjoy the party without me, Crust. Wait! Bready! Huh? Hold on. I'm in my room. It was all just a dream. Man, that weird stuff in my mind conjures up. Anyway, this is a critical moment. I've got to bust my butt and cook something that Bready will find delicious. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Let's boil the stew. Let's grill up the meat. Now we plate it up nicely and ta-da! The special multi-course breakfast is complete. Enjoy, Bready. Isn't this a bit overkill? I got excited while cooking and maybe I did get a bit overboard. If there are any leftovers, I'll pack them up in a lunchbox for you. Okay. Thanks for this. Sure thing. The combination of the ingredients is remarkable and the flavor balance is impeccable. You clearly were more emotionally invested in this more than usual. It's very cute, I must say. Okay, but what about the taste? What do you think? It's nice. The taste is identical to what it usually is. So it hasn't changed? Okay, that's it. I've decided. Decided what? I, Crust, will be closing the kitchen. Starting today, I will dedicate myself to researching food further. Where's this coming from all of a sudden? And until my research is finished, you, Bready, are banned from the kitchen. Excuse me? Ding dong, dang dong. Hello, students. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I've got a special lesson prepared for you today. Woo! And what's so special about today's lesson, you ask? We'll be having an assistant helping us today. Hello, everyone. Hello. To think that the entire school is gathered to listen to my lecture is enough to make you a bit nervous. Now then, in today's lesson, we'll be covering 3 main topics. Edible ingredients, number 1, that can be found on the surface. 2, things that you should never eat. And 3, practical training on making food that's easy to store and won't spoil quickly. Are you all excited? In that case, let's get started. All right. Ree. I guess it's Ray, probably? Ray. Yeah? Isn't the food Miss Crust showed up supposed to be brown? How come yours is black? That's because Naru stinks at cooking! 10 grams of sauce. 10 more grams? Boring! You see? They're not even following the recipe. Maybe the problem is that you're leaving it to Naru instead of doing it yourself. What's wrong with that? Naru and I are practically one being after all. So did you just insult yourself a moment ago? Oh, she may. Ooh, she may. I meant it was like 2 separate beings united together, but not as one. Things seem to be going more or less okay in P class. P. How about the other side of the class? The other side of the class is stacked. If you know what I mean. Wow, you're really good at this, Tia. Do you cook often? Not really. I just followed the instructions and it turned out well. My goodness. You finished rather quickly. May I have a bite? Of course. It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit too sweet? Is it? I thought it was perfect. Naga, do you want to try? Sure. Nom 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 nom. What do you think? Is it too sweet? It's definitely on the saccharine side. But it's certainly something you'd enjoy. You bet it is. It's perfectly suited to my taste. Well, it's not like you're making this for someone else. So as long as it tastes good to you, that's all that really matters. Everyone's taste buds are different after all. Isn't that right, Miss Crust? Oh, yes, that's right. Good job, Tia. Thanks. I should make something for Naga, too. Aw, that's nice of you, Tia. I'm excited to try what you make. Things seem to be going well on the other side of the room as well. I think today's lesson should go off without a hitch. Well, see, now that the commander thought it, now it's hosed. That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to enjoy the food that you've made for yourselves. I scored each dish, so be sure to check out what I wrote down. Okay. I didn't do too bad. How'd you do, Tia? Right down to the middle for me as well. My score probably isn't too high since I didn't follow the recipe. You should have submitted the one that you made for me. Maybe I should have. But I didn't want to give you the food that I'd given to Miss Crust. You could try it later. And give it your own score as well. Sure. That'd be fun. Weren't you about to leave, Crust? Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going. Work was alright, super busy, but dead at the end. Vibe over. Class time.
I shall wrap this up quickly before midnight.
Boom.
Are you satisfied with my service?
Oh my god. Good lord. Thank you both for conducting the lesson today. Crust did most of the work. I barely did anything. I was there literally for the food. You know? Just literally. I came for the food. As the professional commander, it's better than the MREs. Yes. Even if it's all just blend them in anyways. 100%. That's not true. Your presence alone was incredibly reassuring. Well, I'm glad to hear that I was helpful in some way. As the cool commander I am. But Crust, wasn't today supposed to be a filming day for your cooking show? How did you manage to find time for this? Oh, no worries. We'll be showing a rerun today. I see. Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. Everything's been taken care of, so you're free to leave whenever you like. Alright, thank you again for the opportunity. See you next time, Marciana. See you, Commander. As a chef, Splendimin just confuses and intrigues me. Thanks again for helping, Mr. Gourmand. It was a fun experience for me, too. Where are you off to now? I don't have any real plans, so I was planning on returning to the commander's room. You know, my bedroom that everybody else is in, and my shower that everybody else is in, including my boss. It's a happening place for some reason. I see. Are you hungry by any chance? Well, now that you mention it. I've been smelling delicious food all day, but I haven't been able to eat anything. That tells me you're hungry, all right. I at least got to sample the dishes the students made throughout the day, but you didn't get to eat anything. If you're free, would you like to come to my kitchen and have something to eat? Would that be okay? Of course! This is my first time working with students, and you were kind enough to agree to be my assistant. Being able to repay you for that would be my pleasure. Then allow me to graciously accept your offer, for I am famished. Wonderful. Let's go. Ta-da! Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Love your model. Oh, thank you for that. Have a seat over here if you would. Wait just a minute and I'll whip up something nice and special for you. No worries. Take your time. Actually, I intended on inviting you here all along. So I planned out the entire meal and prepped all the ingredients earlier. I mean, but who's, you know, it really won't take any time at all. Oh, I see. Today's menu is a special seafood course. I'll start you off with a light appetizer. With the cooking as wonderful as Crust, you'd need to experience it with multiple senses. First with sight, then smell, and then taste. To do anything less would be a disservice to such fine cuisine. Wow. It's the best thing I've ever tasted. So, you like it? It's divine. I'm glad you like it. I'm the one who's glad, considering I get to try such heavenly cuisine. By the way, you mentioned earlier that today's episode was a rerun? Did something happen? Oh, there wasn't any traumatic incident or anything! I simply decided to close down the kitchen and cancel all my plans so that I could focus on cooking research. Because that's not suspicious or anything. Cooking research? Yes. As a chef, my first goal was always to create food that Bready would be happy with. But instead, you're the one who's achieved that. It would seem that way, yeah? So that means I need to get my butt in gear. I'm going to develop dishes that will make Bready happy too. So, Mr. Gourmand, I have a few things to ask of you for my research. Could you help me? What is it? The music stopped. The music stopped. What is it? Oh no, this is bad. Well, first, could I lick? No! 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 Bad! No! 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 Bready's teaching her bad things. Bready is becoming the bad influence on our small. This is not okay. Someone rescue her. M, please come and pick up your daughter and remove her from her bad teenage influences. This is wrong. No. Do not start. What is happening? You probably don't want to know the context. But every time you use that emo, M, I just fucking lose it. It's so funny. Only one allowed me to lick me is Maiden. How about no licking? Grabs daughter net on my way. Good, thank you. Wait! Not you too! It's not what you think! My taste certainly diverges from Bready's, but I'm curious as to what it is about you that Bready was so obsessed with your flavor. Crust's about to get the Papa special. Oh my god, no! You're a small. Never. So, this is for research purposes then? Precisely. If I taste you, I might get some inspiration. Help yourself, I don't want to look. After washing my hands in the sink, I hold them out the crust. At least fucking dry them, you animal. Oh my god. No. Yeah, no, that dino is absolutely adorable. Here you are. Wow. Thanks for agreeing to this. All right, here I go. How is it? I'm not sure. Like an insult? Nothing's really standing out to me. I figured that'd be the case. Mr. Gourmand? Can I ask you for one more favor? What is it? Could you write down everything that Bready said after tasting you? Yes, please. If it's not too much of an imposition, is it? Okay, I'll try. Give me treats! A few days after receiving Crust's request. Oh. God. So sweet. Your hand is delectable when it's covered in chocolate. I don't want to be involved in this kink. I really don't. Haven't you already tried this with chocolate before? Assert dominance, lick Bready back. Last time was with dark chocolate. Today, it's milk chocolate. This is sweeter, so it's even better than before. Could I spend the whole day licking your hand? Absolutely fucking not, you can't. Thank you, absolutely not. Too bad. Don't you need to go back to the kitchen at some point? Quite the opposite. I couldn't go even if I wanted to. Crust is apparently doing some cooking-related research and told me I'm banned until it's finished. She won't even allow you inside the kitchen? Nope. To be honest, I'm a little startled. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Do you think something might be wrong? I don't know, you're in here licking my hand all the time. That might be a bit of it. Have you heard anything from Crust since the ban? Not a word. She said that if she needed anything, she'd call me. I see. Still, I do like that I get more time to taste you, Bombash. I don't like the time that you get more time to lick me. I really don't. I think you've licked all the chocolate off by now. Let me taste a little more. Absolutely divine. The taste is completely unique to me. Completely pure. I'm so happy. I let Crust know the full extent of Bready's reactions and descriptions. Something tells me it'd break her heart. I knew it. Well, wait, don't get the wrong idea. Thank you, Mr. Gourmand. Now I know for sure. Know what? Bready doesn't care about normal food or how it tastes. She needs something pure, where information doesn't even factor into the equation. I'm going to try and create a dish which has the taste that she craves. Are you sure you can even make something like that? Nah, it's going on YouTube. Oh my god, you clipped it. Oh my god. To be honest, I'm not sure. I may not be brimming with confidence, but I'm gonna give it a shot regardless. I want to make food with my own hands that will make Bready happy. Something meant just for her. Sounds impressive. Maybe then she'll stop licking my hand. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help with it. Well, since you offered, would you be interested in being my cooking assistant? Oh, thank God. I'm so glad something about this was a pure and unfiltered by the naughtiness of Twitch chat. Oh, thank God. One thing in this is pure and wholesome. I'm not that good at cooking. That's okay. Actually, you're essential for the recipe I'm working on. Maybe it's not pure after all. I need some alerts. We need to back this truck up. Back the truck up. Really? Very well then, I'll do what I can. Thank you. Thank you. Shouldn't I be doing more than sitting back and watching you? Oh, sorry, Mr. Gourmand. I forgot you were there. Damn. You can help me now. What do I need to do? Rub your fingers in everything that I've made. I mean, it could be a lot worse, to be fair. This could have been a lot worse. This really could have been worse. Bready said the food touched by your hands tastes pure to her. So I figured if I go backwards from there, perhaps you touching the food will imbue it with the taste that Bready yearns for. I think it'll make for a fantastic experiment, don't you? Sure. The soups and stews are still hot, so you can start with the other dishes first. You really want me to rub my hands all over these? I certainly do. They'll be the perfect way to imbue them with your flavor. Isn't that a hygiene issue? It'll be fine. Bready slurps on. They actually put it like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bready slurps on your fingers without the thought of hygiene ever crossing her mind. Damn, she knows her friend is freaky for this. Seeing the glint in Crust's eyes, I can tell she's being completely serious. I reluctantly start to caress the food before me. hoping that it will lead to the result Crust is after. See, I was hoping this would go like the Gordon Ramsay, you know, route where she's just like, where's the flavor? Where's the sauce? And instead I get handling food in not so very appropriate ways. Very good. Now for the taste test. You're gonna taste it as well? Of course. Tasting the final product is essential. Thanks for your special ingredient, Mr. Gourmand. Still tastes ordinary to me. There's no major difference from the food I usually make. Still, the last step is to have Bready come and taste it. Didn't you ban her from the kitchen for a while? I did, but if I want her to taste the stuff, she needs to be here. Crust gingerly rings the bell. Shortly after, Bready enters. Wow. It's only been a few days, but it feels like it's been ages since I was last in the kitchen. Is your research finished? For the moment, yes. I want you to taste what I've come up with. Sure. I didn't imagine I'd see you here too, Bombosh. Oh, I was just lending her a hand. I see. No wonder there was no one in the commander's room. Bitch, you're going into my room uninvited. Excuse you! Why does everybody go into my room without my permission and use my shower without my permission? Why? Here it is. You made quite a spread. I've actually been missing your cooking. Well, cheers. How is it? The taste is a little different. I knew it. I knew you'd pick up on that. Does it taste pure? Are you happy? I'm afraid not. This isn't quite the flavor I envisioned in my mind. Oh. Maybe because I'm still in the early stages of my research. Maybe. That has to be it. Definitely. Okay, I'll give my evaluation. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what kind of flavor you were aiming for. For something that you made, this is all oddly flat in terms of taste and the emotion behind it. Nothing in particular stands out. I see. I appreciate the evaluation. I'll get back to you and call you when I'm ready. Okay. But may I ask what kind of research you're doing? I'm afraid I can't tell you. If I accomplish what I'm after, you'll know what I was aiming for as soon as you eat it. You're right. I've never seen you this motivated before. Very well. I hope you succeed. Thanks, and wait for my call. Bready smiles before leaving the kitchen, and Crust waves goodbye excitedly. Despite her outward enthusiasm, I can't help but feel that Bready looks a bit lonely. I had figured it wouldn't succeed after the first attempt. But what could have been the problem? Maybe we need more than just your touch, Mr. Gourmand. I think the methodology was flawed to begin with. Oh, I've got it. There might be too many ingredients. If purity is what you're after, you've got to do away with all the extraneous emotions, information, and stories. This time, I'll make something that focuses on a singular taste. How about this, Bready? To put it nicely, it's keeping things simple. To put it bluntly, it seems unfinished. Here, this one should be better. Doesn't really taste like much. It's It's a bit of a stretch to even call this food. How about this? Crust, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but the plates you're giving me are seeming less and less like proper food. It may seem that way, but at least you can taste it. Is your research about trying to make a dish with only one ingredient? Huh? What was that? Nothing. I'll try it. I am picking up the natural flavor of the ingredients. It has enough nutrients and the texture isn't too bad. The portion size isn't too big and it's nice and light. I don't know if this is what your research is about, but this could potentially be useful as an emergency ration for when we go up to the surface. Oh, really? Well, since it's an ingredient that doesn't really spoil easily, that might not be a bad idea. But that's not what you're after, was it? Thank you for your help today, Bready. Thanks for your insightful commentary. I realize I still have a way to go. I'll be in touch once I've made some more improvements. Are you going to keep at it today? Nope, I've been cooking all day, so I'm tired. It's getting late too, so I should get some rest. Yes. Be sure to rest up properly while you're doing all this. I'm still not entirely sure what you're doing here, but whatever it is, you don't need to be in a hurry. Okay. I knew this wouldn't be easy. I knew I wouldn't be able to simply snap my fingers and solve it in a day. But if I'm being honest, I had a little hope near the end. No matter which parts of you that we used, the dishes were all failures. Could have told you that adding my hair to the food wouldn't help things. This is research after all. We've got to try anything and everything. Still, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you like this. Thanks for all the help today. Crust. Yes? Why are you hiding the purpose of this research from Bready? Well, I want to surprise her. Once I manage to make a dish that is beautiful and pure, she'll be all over the moon. Besides, I told her the point of this was so I could make a dish for her. When I look back, all of the food I've made are things that other people would enjoy, but not Bready. That's why I want to be a big surprise when I make something specifically with her in mind. I see. So, there you have it. You gonna work alone tomorrow? I guess so. I'm planning on doing as much as I can on my own. I know someone who would make a good assistant. Should I bring her? I really appreciate the offer, but our kitchen is off limits to non-staff. I could invite them in, but they would have to be treated as a guest rather than an assistant. It's someone who you've already known quite well. Oh, really? In that case, sure. If it's someone that you personally vouch for, I already know them, I'm sure they'll be perfect for the job. Don't be Emma, 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 don't be Emma. The next day. Along with the person I've selected to be Crust's assistants, I head to the kitchen. Oh! Hi, Mr. Gorman. It's Nick Cage. Who was it that you brought with you? Wow-wee! So this is Miss Crust's kitchen. Oh! Tia, you were the special class I gave a while ago. Hello. I came here at teacher's request. I may not be much help, but I'll do my best. I'm excited to have you here. You left quite an impression during the class. I did? But I didn't even get that high of a score. Well, the score is based on a set system of criteria, so while I may not have been able to give you a high score, the fact that you made a dish which perfectly suited you impressed me. I also found it moving that you made another dish tailored to a friend's taste. In fact, that's the reason I'm here right now. Ah! In that case, I think I might be able to help. Glad to hear it. Then, do you want to get changed first? Changed? Of course! Whenever you cook, you need an apron that matches the occasion. If you go inside the back room, there are plenty of aprons to choose from. Pick whichever one you want and come back once you're ready. Yeah, impression. So much impression. I'm feeling good today. I think this might just succeed. Thank you so much for sending me a great assistant, Mr. Gourmand. Sure thing, I'll be watching you from the sidelines, cheering you on. Because that's what I'm here for. You know what, Crust? Me too. Me too. I feel it. 100%, ma girl. Forget Bready, we have the whole dang bakery. Do I look okay? The apron looks good. But why did you take off your school uniform? Oh, well, when I wore the apron on top of my school uniform, it didn't fit properly and I felt a bit uncomfortable. So I changed into something more comfortable and wore the apron over it. I see. Well, as long as you're comfortable. Now then, let's start cooking. I just really like donuts. Stacking donuts on your friends. Oh my god. What kind of food would you like to cook, Tia? I'm feeling a bit of dessert of some kind. I want to make something nice and sweet that I can eat. Alright, then today we'll look into desserts. Didn't you say that we had to make something for someone specific? Is it really okay for me to make something that I want? Oh, I guess you're right. Wow, I never really considered that. Before setting about creating an ideal flavor, I never thought about what kind of food Bready actually would like to eat. I'm such a dum-dum. She's such a dum-dum. Whoa, me mom, look at Tia. Clive's dairy emote's killing me. What? You mean you don't know what kind of food this person likes? I think I do. I know what she'd like, something bold, something new. That's a toughie. Is there anything in particular that she eats often? She usually eats whatever I make without any complaints. Then she must be a fan of your cooking. Do you think so? Of course. In that case, I think we'll be okay making a dessert. Yeah, you're right. Bready will enjoy anything we give her as long as it's made by us. Alright. You said this Bready person likes bold new flavors, yes? In that case, you should make a dessert unlike anything this world has ever seen. Yes, that's exactly what we should do. The only thing is, if we do that, it might even up tasting like nothing special. I've got to make something that will really knock her socks off. I see. Tia peruses through the ingredients lined up on the kitchen table. I don't know, this all looks special enough to me. Anyway, I'll take the lead and you can pitch in whenever possible. Oh, and feel free to tell me any suggestions you have at any point. Sure thing. Oh, and one more thing before we begin. Tia, could you perhaps lick Mr. Gourmand and explain what he tastes like? She is a school student. No. 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 I'm going to jail. Bye-bye, everybody. This is how we go to jail. Excuse me? Here we go again. Yeah, we're going to jail, everybody. Phew! That's one down. Why don't we give it a taste, Tia? No underage shenanigans. Exactly. Okay. It looks scrumptious. Well, here I go. Nom nom nom. What do you think? Nom 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 nom. I can't really place what it tastes like. It's certainly not what I expected. Yeah? That's good in that case. Crust rings the bell. Soon after, Bready enters. Welcome back, Bready. I'd like for you to taste the dish that we came up with today. Sure. I see we have a guest. Hello, I'm Tia. I'm Bready. We have the battle of the bigs. Who's gonna win? Now we have the entirety of the bakery here. The entire bakery is now present. Thank you for coming to help Crust. Tia doesn't look like a small, but she is still in high school. No problem. I hope you enjoy what we made. Yeah. So, you made a cake. It doesn't smell terribly sweet. I'll see what it tastes like. Tia? Yes. It's obvious that you really enjoy desserts. I can easily pick up on the love and joy that you've experienced while making this. Wow, you can detect all that? I did have a great time making it. The recipe was completely different from what I'm used to seeing, so I was a bit surprised. But I figured if this is how someone else likes it, then it's my responsibility to make it that way. Of course, I was only here to assist Miss Crust, and she made most of it. The taste is very enjoyable, to be sure. When you eat, you sense the emotions that were present in the dish that was made. This complicates things. Maybe I shouldn't cook it myself? Having said that, there's next to no sweetness here. Just a baked cake-like texture. I would hardly call this a proper cake. But at least the taste isn't ordinary like the ones from before. That tells me I'm making progress. I'm going to switch up things and make it again. Crust, Yes? Nothing. I hope you'll be finished with your research soon. I hope so too. I presume I should leave now? If you could. Thanks, Bready. Miss Crust. Yes? You're trying to cook a dish that Bready can eat, right? That's right. But Bready didn't enjoy it. She didn't look terribly happy. I realize that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a dish that'll make her happy. That's not really what I'm getting at. I realize that you're still in the middle of the process, but if the person you're trying to please looks so unhappy at this point, don't you think that indicates you're headed in the wrong direction? Do you really think she looked that unhappy? Yes. Are you sure you're really making this for her? If you ask me, if the person on the receiving end doesn't want what they're being given, it can make even good intentions feel malicious. That's why I always make sure to ask these questions before I set out to do something. All of this research you're doing right now, is it what Bready wanted? Not exactly, but I know she'll be happy with it when I succeed. I can already see the expression on her face. I've seen it before. See. Still, I think it would be a good idea to let her know the exact purpose of what you're doing here. Not knowing for so long might make her feel upset. Okay, I'll fill her in. Thank you for your help today, Tia. Be safe on your way back home. I had a good time. I'll be reading for you. Crust. This next time, rather than making it myself, I'll use a machine. That way Bready won't detect any emotions in the dish. Even if she doesn't sense any emotions, she'll still detect the nutritional components in each individual ingredient. Oh. But if she doesn't feel the emotions, wouldn't there be a chance that she won't know all the other details? At any rate, I've never tried it, so I'll experiment. I'm sorry, I know that I'm being impulsive. It's alright. It's just that I was really shocked by what Tia said earlier. I said I wanted to make food that Bready would be happy eating, but I never bothered to check what kind of expression she was making while she was eating. I figured that as long as I did my research, her liking it was a given. Why is this so difficult? The more I tried, the less I seemed to know. Crust. I know this might sound childish, but I'm a little jealous of you at the moment. I know someone whose cooking makes everyone happy. How about I ask her to come and help? If you could, I'd be super grateful. She sounds incredible. It's another person whom you know as well. Another one? That's amazing, considering I don't know many people. Will they also be here to assist me like Tia did today? This is only my personal opinion, but I suggest inviting her as a guest. The guest? You could take this opportunity to make some normal dishes again. This person could act as a soundboard for what you make and offer their feedback. Yeah, that sounds good. A completely new approach would be just the ticket. Let's wrap up things for today and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, wait a moment. Let me get you an invitation. I always personally write out an invitation for guests that are invited to our kitchen. Why? Isn't it obvious? So that they feel special. You know that, then why are you doing this with Bready? Sorry, what was that? Nothing, I'm sure she'll like it. I certainly hope so. Send in the maid! The next day. Bubble, bubble, let's boil the stew. Sis, let's grill up the meat. You look like you're having fun. You bet I am. Welcoming a new guest is always a thrill. I'm so curious who it is today. My heart is racing. Oh! There they are. Welcome. Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Hello. Yo! It's the maid. It's the maid. Whoa! Sheesh! Hey! You're the maid from before! That's right. My name is Ade, and I work at the Maid Cafe. Thank you for inviting me. Oh! I almost didn't recognize you without the maid uniform. Damn, she's got some hit. This is my first time seeing you in a casual dress as well, Ade. Today, I'm simply a guest who's come to taste Miss Crust's cooking. I therefore dress accordingly. I don't look strange, do I? Not at all, you look great. Thank you, Master. Is it alright if I sit here, Miss Crust? Oh yes! Please, make yourself comfy. It's an honor to have the opportunity to taste your cooking. I'm sure I'll enjoy myself. I poured my heart and soul into these dishes, so please enjoy. Crust begins to serve multi-course meals, starting with the appetizer. One by one, Ade carefully tastes each dish as they're presented to her. I can see now why you insisted that I prepare this specific dish, Mr. Gourmand. And what dish would that be? This here is the main entree. Omurice. Oh, this mess is written with the ketchup. Did you write it yourself? I sure did. I wanted to express my gratitude for you coming here and sampling my food. This is incredibly well done, like a work of art. Well then, I'll start. No. Crust watches Ade with an excited expression. Ade smiles subtly as she nods her head. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring out the dessert. Yes, okay. I believe I'm finished. After finishing the dessert, Ade puts her spoon down on the table. That was an incredibly satisfying meal. I truly had a wonderful time. The entire time I was eating, I kept wondering about something. I heard that you're attempting to create dishes which invoke happiness in others. But if you ask me, I'd say you've already succeeded. Really? You felt happy while eating? Ever since I received that invitation from you yesterday, I've felt a sense of joy. And that continued all the way through the entire meal. Even if your own enthusiasm while preparing the food was infectious and made me feel cheerful. It's such a relief to hear. But the person I want to make happy has quite a unique palate. I see. It's okay. Could I serve you a plate of omurice? You want to make me some omurice? Yes. I intend on remaining simply a guest today. But after eating such a delicious meal, it just doesn't sit well with me. Last time you came to the maid cafe, you left having eaten subpar oma rice. Alright, if you insist. I'd be glad to try something you make for me. Very well. Please wait a moment. Ade begins cooking with precise and purposeful movements. Wow. I've never sat in my own kitchen and watched someone cook before. Front row seats to a show. How exciting! Seeing someone else cook for you naturally lifts your spirits. True. Soon after. Your oma rice is ready. I'm not sure if you remember, but you need... You need to be able to say the spell that makes it delicious. I remember! You make your heart shape with your hands like this and... Ooey gooey goodness! Make this oma rice delicious! Perfect. Now then, go ahead and dig in. Alright. Oh, my goodness. It's sublime. It's better than I ever could have expected. The texture is out of this world and it's been seasoned to perfection. That's all thanks to the spell you cast. It really does feel like I'm under a spell. My heart feels like it's overflowing and I have this goofy grin on my face. So this is how happiness tastes. Your cooking really does bring out happiness in people, Ade. That's right. I'm sure you're wondering how I do it. Yes. I'm dying to know. I want nothing more than Bready to feel happy when she's eating my cooking. Well then, if you don't mind, why don't you make me a dish and pretend as if Bready is going to eat it? Right now? Okay, I'll try. Crust Brussels about busily laying out all the ingredients. Master? Do you have any idea why Crust is hesitating? It looks like she's prepared all the ingredients. It's probably because she doesn't know exactly what to make. Right now, Crust is more fixated on a specific taste rather than a specific dish. Let's see. A bit of this, a bit of that. Trying to touch it as little as possible. Grill it until it's right. Take all this out. Phew! I think it's ready. Still need to do a bit more research, but this is as good as I can do at the moment. I see. You probably got an inkling of this while watching me cook, but you might want to brace yourself while tasting it. Bready has rather unusual taste, so I use some unorthodox methods. I'm not sure what other people will think of it. You're right. I don't need to try it to know that it will taste bad. Damn! Just boom! Out with it! Huh? Because you didn't make this dish for Bready. You made it for yourself. He said something along the same lines. She mentioned how Bready looked unhappy. She questioned whether I was really making these dishes for Bready. I don't understand it. Why does everyone keep asking me that? I thought I knew what I was doing. I think you misunderstood the correlation between food and happiness. I have? Yes. It takes more than taste alone for someone to derive happiness from food. A handwritten personalized invitation. A bright smile upon arriving at a place which is brimming with an ebullient atmosphere. A dish made by someone who is humming away happily while they cook. A dish lovingly plated, a multi-course meal thoughtfully presented in sequence. All of these things can inspire happiness. How did you feel when you ate the dish I made for you? It was delicious and I felt happy. Why were you happy? Because it was so enjoyable to watch you cook up close. It was nice casting the magic spell together. Being treated with such care made me feel good. On top of that, the food was delicious. Are you starting to get it now? I think my work here is done. I'll leave the rest to you, Master. Sure thing. Thanks for coming today, Ade. No, thank you for allowing me to have such a wonderful time. Ade leaves the kitchen. Crust carefully tastes the dish she made. Not delicious. Not even close. Is this what I've been trying to feed Bready this whole time? Crust proceeds to stand frozen for a long time, staring at the food she's made. It's not bad. All the ingredients blend well together. I expected no less from you, Crust. The combination of the ingredients and the balance of the flavors are perfect. You seem more excited while making it as well. It was adorable. What about the flavor? How does it taste? It tastes the same as what I usually eat. It's delicious. Bready would always smile when she ate my food. And that would make me smile too. I would smile while I was cooking because I liked that she got so much enjoyment out of eating my food. And now I'm not sure. What were the feelings coursing through me during my research? I think I was impatient. I felt a little frustrated that she wasn't feeling happy while eating my food. I'm sure she felt all those negative, doubting emotions running through my mind as I was cooking. Bready isn't happy. Oh, I see. It's no wonder she wasn't happy all this time. Because I wasn't happy. Crust! Are you okay? I realize it now, Mr. Gourmand. I was being selfish. Once I saw the expression Bready made after tasting you, I wanted to see her feel the same thing when eating my food. That look I saw on her face was one of true joy. In that moment, I forgot everything. All the moments in the past that she smiled and been perfectly happy eating my food. She always smiled. I forgot all of it like a complete fool. Every time the bell rang, Bready must have been walking in filled with anticipation to know what I'd serve her, but I kept giving her bizarre experimental dishes instead. What should I do? Bready must be so disappointed in me. You can cook for her again. Do you think I can? Oh, of course you can. You can make the dishes you usually made before, the ones that made her happy. Would that be enough? Of course. You've also learned a lot from Tia and Ade. You're right. They taught me that when emotions are one-sided, even something like kindness can feel like malice. And when I've learned how to make someone feel happy while eating. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm going to write an invitation for Bready. Come to think of it, I've never officially invited Bready here before. Of course, it's because I never really needed to, but Ade said that the moment she received the invitation, she felt a sense of excitement, of joy. So when Bready arrives with her invitation in hand, I'll serve her a dish that will make her feel absolutely blissful. And I'll tell her everything. Ugh, sorry. Feels. Why I made all those weird dishes and everything. Crust's eyes start to sparkle. I should prepare right away. Will you help me, Mr. Gourmand? Well, of course. Thank you. It hit me right in the cooking feels. Yeah. Oh god, there she goes again. I just want to eat something delicious. When will this research end? What's this? An invitation from Crust? You are cordially invited to the cooking oil kitchen where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. I will prepare a wonderful meal which is guaranteed to make you happy, so be sure to arrive with an empty stomach. Your humble host, Crust. Looks like she concluded her research. That's a relief. She's like, thank God I can eat good food again. Come in. Welcome, Bready. This place where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food is the cooking oil kitchen. Heh? What is all this? Always eating in the same place can start to feel a bit dull, so I did a bit of redecorating. This place is totally different, doesn't it? We spent all night putting up stickers and lights to liven up the kitchen. You're pulling out my chair for me? Naturally! You're a special guest after all. Very well, thank you. Ta-da! I prepared this grapefruit soda as an aperitif? Is that like a... wait? It will help stimulate your appetite. Oh, I see. Thank you. Bready gives a small nod. Spent a lot of time contemplating on what meal to cook. Eventually, I decided on a multi-course meal. I'd go for a single dish menu. Therefore, the main dish I prepared for you tonight is... tenderloin steak. Let's go! She made a steak! Let's go! Crust brings out the raw ingredients and shows them to Bready. This is the prime center cut of the tenderloin called... I picked a good one, don't you think? Yes. Based on the color, I get the sense that it's high quality. With this, I'll prepare a delicious meal for you. How would you like it cooked? Medium rare. Very well. Crust carefully sears the meat as beads of sweat roll down her forehead. She swiftly prepares the sauce and fries the potatoes. Let's grill up the meat. Lock in the juices, intensifying the aroma. Let's see. Ooey gooey goodness, make this steak delicious. Is that copyright infringement? Can she get sued for that? One tenderloin steak. Bon appetit. See, I can read that. I know that French word. I know that French word, okay? You seem nervous. Huh? Is that obvious? Very. Why don't you have a seat as well, Crust? Huh? You want me to sit down too? But being at the same eye level with me will make you less nervous. Really? Maybe then I'll sit down. Before I eat, I have a question. What is it? Is this meal part of your final presentation? Hey? I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Do you mean that I was able to finish my research and this is the culmination of my findings? Exactly. At least that's why I figured you were making such a grand show of all this. That's not it. My plan was to wait until you finished eating and then tell you everything about what's been going on. Tell you, but you're not allowed to laugh at me or get upset. Alright, deal. I gave up on the research. The whole venture was something I started out on my own stubbornness and greed. What? What in the world was this research about for you to say something like that? This is so embarrassing. I was jealous of the expression you made after tasting Mr. Gourmand, and I wanted to make food that would make you feel just as happy. That's what the research was for. I see. So that's why you kept cooking all those esoteric dishes. She calls it esoteric like friggin' Crust was in the kitchen trying to summon like Cthulhu or something while making food. The esoteric cake. Yeah. I'm sorry for making you eat all those weird dishes. No, it's okay. Thank you for finally telling me. I've been wondering. Now, I'll try the steak. Alright. The rich aroma of the meat blends in with the tangy notes of the sauce. The amount of juice that seeps out when I slice it is perfect, as is the tenderness of the steak itself. This is an exceptionally cooked medium rare. Now for the taste. Wait! Let me feed it to you. Why would you want to feed it to me? The way you describe the aromas of the dish in detail, one by one, I'm familiar with that way of speaking. It's how you go about your evaluations when we're doing cooking research together. I can only assume that you're giving me an evaluation right now. I may have to put a halt to my research, but I still want you to enjoy the food that I made and be happy. So, this is my way of scoring some brownie points. Crust picks up the neatly sliced portion of steak with a fork and holds it out to Bready. I asked you to sit in front of me to ease your nerves, but apparently all I did was make you more nervous. I guess it can't be helped. Being judged always makes you nervous. Phew, whew. Well, I'll dig in. Nom. Gulp. How is it? Aw, it's so happy. Aw. They're bringing out the stupid music that's gonna make me cry. So we're fucking food, bro. Oh. I was going to try and hide it for a while, but I can't help it. It's just as I expected. The taste of your cooking hasn't changed. It's delicious, adorable, and makes me happy. My heart size the bucket. I missed it. That's why I was eager for you to be done with all this silly research business. Now that I know what you were doing that for me. Delicious, adorable. Aw, it's so cute. It's only food, she says. It's the feels and the emotion, bro. I'm a girl. I cry a lot. It happens, man. Did you say you're happy? I am. I'm always happy whenever I get to eat your food. And then the streamer cries everywhere. It's okay. It's alright. People sad. The fact that you cooked it with so much joy always piqued my curiosity. But today you planned this entire meal out for me, invitation and all. That makes me even more happy. Does she have this circle on her tongue and other things? I never noticed. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for making you eat all that terrible food. For making you feel so unhappy. For being so greedy. You've always had such a happy expression on your face, and then she cries, and then I cry, and then Bready's just like, can I eat the rest of my steak? Thanks. No, see, for once Nikke is giving you happy tears. This is a rare occasion. Usually it's depression tears, but this is happy. Where this is good. I had no idea, and all I did for all these ridiculous things. You must have been so disappointed in me. You gonna finish those fries or not? While she's crying, are you gonna eat the fries? I'd like them if you're not going to eat them. How could I be disappointed in someone who just wanted to make me happy? But next time you start feeling this way, please just let me know. Don't launch off in your own research. We can work our way through it together. Yeah. Also, don't forget, your research was a success. It was? Yes. You cooked a dish that made me happy. If I were to grab this dish, I'd give it a perfect score. You worked hard, Crust. I'm so glad to hear that. Why are you laughing so suddenly? I'm just so happy. I can stop laughing. I can't stop laughing. Good. Thanks for letting me taste something made from the heart. The flavor of this one is one I won't forget. No. Now, am I allowed back in the kitchen? Yes, yes. Now that the research is over. I am curious though. How exactly did you conduct your research? I thought that if I used Mr. Gourmand, maybe I could make food that tasted like him. Oh god, I can't wait to see her reaction to this. He rubbed his hands on the food and I even had him put some of his hair in it. That's not a bad approach, actually. I thought so. What the? What? Nope, time for the commander to leave. Instead of hair, how about collecting some saliva or sweat? Which was the fucker in chat that said the sweat? Which one of you was it earlier? Which one of it? You called it. How dare you? Red? Red? Auntie? Both of you? All of you? All of you. I don't know if I'm disappointed or proud. Maybe disgusted even. At least it wasn't Nectar. Commander is the essential oils. I didn't read a lick of this event, by the way. No, I think Auntie, I think it was just obvious, to be fair, you know? Darn, I didn't think that far. Wasn't me. I would have said bathwater before sweat in any case. Commander has his work cut out for him. I'm leaving. PRP bathroom. Crust and Bready quietly stare at me. It seems like the cooking research will continue for a while yet. Although no one knows whether it will succeed, and that process itself will become a vital factor towards determining the flavors they create. After all, the two indispensable culinary ingredients are sincerity and happiness. Although I might not have much of a fun time personally. Here we go. Hello students, I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad and I'll be your instructor for today. It's been a long time since I saw you last. Hello, Miss Crust. And this is Bready. She'll be the one tasting your dishes. Hello, I'm Bready and I'm also part of the cooking. I don't know. I thought she was gonna say my name's Bready and I'm ready to party. Hello, Miss Bready. Today, we'll learn how to make delicious meals using ostensibly flavorless combat rations. I already know what you're thinking. Why bother learning a recipe when we can just eat the ration as is? Because the rations are stinky! And the answer is, wouldn't it be better if they tasted good? Yeah, see, she gets it! She gets it! Because they're stinky. Why not just get better ones? You know? You know what I'm saying? That's a good point. If you were deployed on the surface for a month and had to eat those rations the entire time, I'd go out of my mind. Me too. Then can you make a parfait with combat rations? She's asking the big questions. You dork, of course that's not possible. I'm not a big fan of combat rations either. None of them are sweet in the slightest. I don't think they're that bad, but if there's a way to make them tastier, I certainly wouldn't complain. Let me show you an example first. Just do exactly as I do. Yes, Miss Crust. I'm done. I knew you'd be quick, Naru. May I taste it? Of course, enjoy. Let's see what we have here. Nom. Ray, did you try this after you finished making it? No. But be sure to do that next time. Naruto also kept adding random seasonings and ingredients, so it maybe would be best to redistribute the roles. Oh my goodness, really? Guilty. Still, you worked hard. Tasting this was a very pleasant experience. Thank you. She's just saying that to make the kid feel better. Why am I bonking? Thank you. Done. I made mine into something sweet again. You're unstoppable. Then again, it is only a portion of the grade. As long as you get an average grade, you should be fine. Yeah. May I taste it? Oh, hi, Bready. Go ahead. It should be pretty sweet. Very well. Nom. It's abundantly clear what kind of flavors you enjoy, Tia. And you were quite happy as you made this. Especially when you sprinkled the sugar on top. I certainly was. Just imagining the taste was enough to make me giddy. I'm going to eat it later, along with the dessert I bought from the cafe. That sounds nice. This was a very pleasant dish that made me happy. Thank you. Thank you. What's your impression overall, Bready? Even students who are not professionals in the kitchen are able to cook with different emotions. All of those emotions create distinct new stories and tastes. It's good. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. You haven't forgotten where we're going after this, did you? I remember. Oh! I honestly thought they were gonna go lick the commander again. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh! We saved it, chat. We saved it. Welcome, ladies. I'll prepare the usual for you. Thank you, Ade. Even I never fully realized the extent to which happiness can exist. It can assume so many different forms. So much so that now tasting food isn't simply a boring routine for me anymore. I have you to thank for that, Crust. Aww. Huh? What are you thanking me for? I only came to this realization thanks to the research that you did. Only when I was able to realize what cooking from the heart feels like. You're gonna make me blush. If I had known happiness could assume so many different forms, I would have gone out to eat with you more often. We can do that from here on out. Yeah, let's do that. Here's the omo rice you ordered. Shall we say the magic spell today as well? Ooey gooey goodness. Make this omo rice delicious. You're a natural at this point, Miss Bready. That's because I realize now that this spell is also an integral oh my god, ingredient in the recipe. Happiness. Well then, let's dig in. Intertentacle, yes. Integral. I can't. I'm so glad this didn't end with licking. You guys got no idea. I am so glad this actually didn't end with licking because I thought that's where that was going. And I was like, I'm kind of over the licking. It was really cute. I actually liked this one more than Bready's, but you need Bready's to make this one so cute. So this was really cute. This was good. This was good. This was some good stuff.